Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Chris. This is Salty Trips channel, and disaster struck. Right in the middle of like raining, non-stop raining for 2 days, we got a leak in our RV, and we had to fix it under fire. So, if you want to see what happens and how we fixed it, stick around and check it out. Well, we always said we'd share the good, the bad, and the ugly with our RV experiences, but it's been raining for like nonstop for a couple days, and we got a little small leak right here. It's kind of stopped now, but I guess that just formed. But I've been meaning to put Eternabond on my list of things to keep in the RV. I just have not got it yet. But there's a True Value close by that has Eternabond like substitute. What is it called, Kimberly? I think it's called like Ultra Bond or something like that. But we're gonna have to get up on the roof and well, first we're gonna have to go to the store and get some. Hopefully the rain will stop and we can get this patched up. But it seems to be really small, so it should be pretty hopefully obvious where it's at, and we'll just tape up this whole area along this side. We're backing in here. We did scrape up against a tree, just a branch a little bit, so that might have caused that. So I don't know. We won't know till it gets light, because it's still, I don't know. It's dark. It's still early in the morning. We still have another probably hour and a half, 2 hours before the store opens up. So we'll get out there. We'll get up here and check it out and see what's going on. We'll show you guys. All right, up over here the roof. Yeah, you can see where this has come apart right here. Water's coming in all the way to down there, and probably need to do some over here too. Holy crap, but that's not getting bad. But we're gonna tape this up. This stuff says that you can do it kind of damp. I don't know when it's gonna let up, so we just need to get some stuff on here now to stop the water. And we got some Ultra Bond from True Value, and we're gonna put that down. Probably not gonna be able to video it because I gotta put this phone back in my pocket, but I'll show you afterwards what I got done, and hopefully that'll take care of this little problem we have. All right, well, I got it sealed all the way from there down to there, and I think that tree is the culprit. But like, it's not sticking on this very outside, but it seems to be sticking pretty good to the top surface. I cleaned it off with some acetone, so hopefully, you know, and it's falling over this way, so gravity will hopefully, you know, unless it blows upwards, it shouldn't leak anymore. But we'll probably come back and fix this with the Eternabond eventually. Once it's dry and a nice clean surface, we'll probably just trim back what's not stuck on and put some Eternabond tape and cover this whole edge here. I might wind up doing that to this whole side in case something like that ever, you know, just a little tree branch brushing it, I guess did that. You can tell where it kind of scraped a little bit, but everything else looks pretty good. So, you know, we did what we could do, and hopefully this holds till this storm goes away, and hopefully I get down safely. Well, guys, it seems to be working. It's been raining for a while now. It actually got a little heavier, and it's completely dry in here. So yeah, you can't put that stuff on wet. It worked really well with the flat surface. I try to dry it off as much as I can, but of course it's raining, getting more water on there. But I cleaned it off with acetone really good first, and just get off the dirt and grime and all that mess, and then just try to wipe it down real quick, and then put it down as quickly as I possibly could. Use the roller to roll out any bubbles or creases in it. But like I said, it's not sealing to the curved side, but it's hanging over that side, so the water should just cascade off of it and not go in the hole. And we'll pick this back up. We'll keep you posted, but we'll pick this back up when the Eternabond comes, and we'll try to make a more permanent fix for that. All right, guys, so it finally stopped raining. It's been about a day and a half. We wanted to let it kind of dry out a little bit, but you know, the Ultra Bond seemed to work. It sealed pretty good up there on the roof, and it's just kind of hanging over. So we have a little flap that didn't stick. But we ordered some Eternabond from Amazon. It came the next day. So we're going to go up there and we're going to try to make some repairs. We're going to probably have to trim it up, and we'll show you what we're going to do and hopefully make a permanent fix. And hopefully this stuff is as good as everybody says it is. I'm not sure what the real difference is between Ultra Bond and Eternabond, but it seems to be pretty close to the same kind of material. But there may be some chemical makeups that are a little bit different or whatever. But you know, this gets the best reviews. So, but I was in a jam. True Value had some Ultra Bond, and it worked. It got us through the storm. So we're gonna get up there, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not a big fan of heights. This is not my favorite job to do, be up here. Luckily the slide outs over there, I wouldn't like hanging off the edge. I kind of wish I had a ladder, but you know, we're gonna get to it. And man, there's a lot of ants down here too. I don't know where they're coming from. They're flying ants. Anyway, I'll show you what we're gonna do. Right down here, we're gonna kind of trim up this and put some Eternabond over here. You can tell this sealed up pretty good. So it's just the part that's hanging over. This part didn't stick. So we're gonna trim that off and put some Eternabond on it. This may be easier if I just kind of lay down and do it. I don't know, that kind of stuck. Yeah, that stuck. It's not so much. What I'm going to do is take some acetone and just kind of wipe down all the areas, surfaces that we're going to be sticking to. And I'm probably going to lay the Eternabond down in two pieces. One down here because it's slanted down, and then another that will come over top of it like this. So basically like a shingle. This will be underneath and it'll be over, so anything will cascade down, and it'll help, you know, prevent any leaks in this bend here. So, and we only have to go down to about right here, because actually this Ultra Bond wound up sticking to the side over here. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on it, but it looks like it's pretty good all the way down there. So all right, let's get to slapping some tape down. The Eternabond is way stickier than the Ultra Bond. I'll tell you that. And honestly, I do not see this stuff coming up. You got to be real careful, because once you stick this on, it's on. It does not want to come back up. And if you're not quite sure if you got it or not, just layer it up a little bit. A little extra is not going to hurt it. Alright guys, my first impressions with the Eternabond is much stickier than the Ultra Bond. It's granted, we did the Ultra Bond when it was wet, but still, even when I was you know, just first messing with it inside before I brought it up, the Ultra Bond up here, it was not as sticky. This stuff is super sticky. Make sure you can't like peel it back up and lay it back down. Wherever you put it, that's where it goes. So just be careful with it. All right, so it's not the prettiest, but it definitely sticks better, I think, than the Ultra Bond, because and that's what's causing some of the wrinkles and stuff, because it sticks down to the Ultra Bond. I guess I had a little more play with it, but that could have been because it was a little wet. But yeah, I got some little wrinkles in here, but it's not the end of the world. We'll try to roll some of them out, but I think it'll be fine, just as long as the edges are sealed. That's what matters. Well, that's gonna wrap it up with the Eternabond. I think that's gonna seal it up pretty good. And there's a lot of ants on the roof, and we've been getting some ants in our bathroom, and I'm pretty sure that's probably where they were coming from. They were coming through the roof. I couldn't find out where they're coming through the bottom, but it seems like that's where we're getting them. But hopefully that'll seal them out too. And we're gonna go back downstairs and we're gonna kind of discuss Ultra Bond versus Eternabond. All right, guys, so that looks like it's gonna fix the problem. And thanks for coming along. The Ultra Bond definitely didn't work in a crunch, but I think I would take the Eternabond over the Ultra Bond, because it just the stickiness factor. It held really well. Like, granted, it was wet when we put the Ultra Bond on, but even still, like it just seems like more pliable, the Eternabond does, than the Ultra Bond. And even if you get like a wrinkle or something in it, it just kind of smushes out and together, and it doesn't look like it's going to leak. With the Ultra Bond, I kind of had to really roll that out. Actually, it looked nicer, but I'm pretty sure the Eternabond is going to be a better, overall end. Time will tell. Well, we got both of them up there. If either one of them fails, we will let you guys know. And so if you want to follow all of our adventures with RV, full-time living, trucks, travel, towing, all that jazz, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. We have all kinds of fixes. Like I just fixed the slide recently, changed the gear pack out, and stuff like that. So anytime we have something going on, we're trying to share it with you guys in case you're interested. So like I said, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, let you know when our videos come out, and we'll see you guys next week.